It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. Ayy, I've been waiting for something for me to snap on. Graduated from the freestyle state with a cap on. Black on, been in my publishing for these rap songs. Making whack nigga back off, let the cash grow. 5 in the morning, I'm up with my baby, no sleeping. Clown niggas, y'all Barnum and Bailey, I'm creeping. Got an army with me, nah, it's a Navy, so y'all better pay me like K-Dot, them arms to be waving. I had a couple brushes with devils, quiet as kelp. I'm charging for air, you boys talk under your breath. God is my witness, he with me, and he counting my steps. So anybody riding with me, y'all should double your bets. I chose W's, like Aisha Wilson out this bitch. Nigga argue about the gold, I want a Billy out this bitch. I been counting more cheese like a Philly in this shit. A verse hard white like I'm breaking down a brick. Ratchet on me like the repo man. They done brought me back to life like Encino man. Ran off with the yams like an elope man. I got dealt with the chip, I'm the Frito man. I want millions, Benzes, numbers up senses. Nigga try to count me out, now I want vengeance. 100 rat, taught me how to run it back. Clemson, all I do is work in my city, I need pension. Somebody said it'd be disrespectful to rap on it. I'm by business, y'all niggas ain't got the acumen. Immaculate, I've been adamant with these savages. The flow is so extravagant, extrapolating arrogance. Thought ain't even drop yet. Bitch, I got plans too. Nigga wanna scrap about it, bitch, I got hands too. Yeah, man, got a nigga twisted like a can too. I clean him out like shampoo. I pity y'all some damn fools. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this evening. As we get into today's episode, we're going to be talking about AzChike from the West Coast. You already know. And he's one of the artists that benefited greatly from being a part of Kendrick Lamar's GNX album. Peekaboo is one of the, cult favorites, one of them records that just continues to keep being referenced online. There's so many different deep dives and think pieces that are going into the record, even going down to the Super Bowl performance and its inclusion in that performance. Just about a week or so ago, well, after the whole Super Bowl shit popped off, AzChike, he put his video up of him and his family reacting to Kendrick actually performing the record and performing his part, which was very impactful for him. And today we're going to be getting into some of the effects that are happening after the Kendrick collab, how the industry is, adapting to him, things that he's got on the horizon. And we're also going to get into what seems to be a Joey Badass diss snippet that just came from a recent release. He just released a record called What Times Two. And at the end of the music video, there's about a 30-second clip where it looks like he about to go in on Joey Bad. I find that to be very interesting. West Coast been on that nigga head very heavy. I don't know why you would get on a song and say West Coast dick licking in the year of 2025. Yeah, Jay-Z did that shit in 96, but 96 versus 25, the game is very much different today. Niggas take offense, it could go in the studio immediately, whereas back in the day, if you wanted to do a diss record, you had to pay for studio time. You know what I'm saying? You had to get the reels done. You had to get your shit mixed and mastered professionally. You didn't have your homeboy up the street that was an engineer. You had to go to actual professionals and pay professional prices. So yeah, things have changed a lot. So with that latest record that Joey put out, what was the name of that shit? Pardon Me. Where he said, oh, it's a 20v1. He trying to pick up where Drake left off, I guess. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man. That's why I ain't even do a reaction. I wanted to, but he had copyright claim that motherfucker. I said, man, I ain't finna jump through no hoops on that shit, man. Now he done released a goddamn EP with all the songs where he was talking about the West Coast and making reference to the shit. I saw through your plan. I saw that was your marketing plan, homie. But anyway, this ain't about Joey, but we will be playing AzChike's what looks like a response to him later. All right. Now, he's got an interview with Effective Immediately with DJ Head and Gina Views. Looks like they've been holding on to this interview for a minute, but they went really in depth about the process of him working with Kendrick, how the connection was initially made, how Schoolboy Q reached out to him to let him know that Dot was interested in working with him, and kind of the process of Peekaboo getting done. And again, how he's got a new record deal with Warner off of all this success. So let's get into it. It's not a short clip, and I'll just interject where I feel it's needed. But for the most part, we're gonna let this nigga speak for himself.
We got to get into this track, Peekaboo. So me and Head, literally, while everybody going crazy on the timeline, talking about the album and stuff, we are on air with Sway, not knowing what the hell is going on. We thinking Dot just dropped a snippet. So we sat here, we set up everything, and we listened to it live.
I thought GNX was just a song, not to cut you up, but I thought GNX was just a song.
That's what we thought.
That's crazy.
That's what we thought. But we listening to it, and I just hear Peekaboo. It's a chicken cheese, Peekaboo. And we went crazy because remember, initially, the track list didn't have features on it.
It didn't. I knew, though. I knew.
You knew already?
When I seen the Peekaboo name, I knew.
Yeah.
I knew for
Man,
sure.
it was an amazing feeling for me. I'm literally telling Head, like we saying it, like this nigga Chike is going back and forth with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is hard.
And you didn't get slept.
You low key fucked him up. I put my thumb with her.
Not that we didn't have faith. Not that we didn't have faith in you.
I mean, it is fucking Kendrick Lamar.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I feel like so let's remove you from the song.
Right.
If I hear the song without you, in my mind, this sound like a track that Chike's supposed to be on.
That's what he said. That's how he did the track. Like, he did it the day before I went. He said he did it in New York, and he thought about me then. He said he was gonna hit me up then, but he was like, he was in New York and he wanted me to pull up, so he waited until he got to LA the very next day. And he told me to come over there, and we did the shit. And the parts, he already had his parts on there. The parts where he wanted me to rap on, he already was mumbling how I rap. So, like, he really tapped in, bro. On God, he really tapped in. Like, he be in the shadows watching niggas, but he's indeed watching niggas.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
On God.
Let me tell you where you got me fucked up at, though. Because when the beef was going on, we was talking about everything. You was like, yeah, I've been over there, whatever, da-da-da-da. You never told me that you was over there.
No, at the time, no. I mean,
that was why the beef was going on.
No. We did Peekaboo October 8th, exactly. Like,
what?
We did. That's what I'm saying. GNX came out almost like a month later. Like, that nigga did that shit fast, bro. Like, I'm not.
Once again, this is another attest to, you know what I mean, the way that Kendrick was working last year. Because he said October 8th, they knocked that joint out within a month. The whole album and some of the other features that have come out and talked about the process of them doing the album or doing their features and stuff like that. It seems like everything was done pretty much after the battle had already taken place, around the time from Watch the Party Die coming out up until it finally dropped. I think they were doing the last song, the night before? So this is really like the first time that we've gotten a Kendrick Lamar album where he's actually like in real time talking about what's going on like right now. And we might get another one from what they're saying, but I don't know. Some other people have done interviews and said that they did multiple records with him and there's some more shit on the way, but they being real tight-lipped about it. Of course, we've been talking about this the whole time, like when something else is going to drop, when is he going to... But to be clear, GNX dropped as a surprise. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case with whatever else is on the way. I'll let this keep rolling though.
I'm not gonna lie. He told me ASAP. Like, I asked him, like, I'm like, so when you plan on dropping this? He like, ASAP. I'm thinking this around Super Bowl. Like, that nigga was not playing. That nigga was talking about tomorrow. Like, you feel me? But nah, like, I'm cool and kind of close with like the whole TD camp for the most part. You get what I'm saying? And Sway is like, that's his family, so that's my brother. Like, you know, I am close over there. But I've never talked to Dot before, or like when that was happening, I had never talked to Dot before. But it was funny you said that, because I just seen a stream of Keem saying he sent Dot my songs in 2018. Like, are you up on bro? Blah, 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 blah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
So that's like burn rubber time.
Yeah, that's like right after. God. That's like right after. But now, yeah, that shit was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
The actual recording, because you said that he wanted to work with you on it, like physically be there.
Yeah.
Did y'all, like, how did he kind of did y'all sit down and chop it up and be like, all right, this is how I want the song to be? Did you know about the song before you even got to the studio? Like, how did that work?
No, and I haven't said this yet, but this is kind of my little subtle flex because I know for the most part, him reaching out to the other artists, he was like reaching out to their team, or he reached out to somebody who knew them.
Yeah,
you know, nigga, the person who called me and told me Dot want to fuck with me was Q.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a crazy line.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Schoolboy Q FaceTime me to let me know Kendrick Lamar want to fuck with me. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, Q never FaceTimes me.
Schoolboy Q been active out this bitch, man. You know, if we listen to what the internet says, because of course with the whole beef, the Dreamville Fest shit, right? Folks were speculating, saying that Schoolboy Q is the one who extended the warning to J. Cole and was like, "Look, man, this shit with Dot and Drake finna jump off. I know you jumped out the window. You know what I'm saying? You put you stepped your feet out on the turf and that shit was cool. No harm, no foul type shit, nigga. But Dot finna go crazy. So you might want to get out the way or you gonna bleed with him type shit." Next thing you know, he on stage like, "Hey, man, niggas out here want blood." I'm starting to think Cole got up out that bitch and was really talking about Kendrick. When he said niggas want blood, niggas is bloodthirsty. That nigga Cole was like, "Man, Dot is out to kill niggas. I'm cool." I thought it was a lyrical joust. I thought it was gonna be some cool shit, man. But you know what? I'd rather just keep it cordial, keep it cool. Salute to my niggas. Y'all could have that shit, man. I'm gonna go chill with the fam. You know what I mean? Why would I even do this? Shit, man. Let me get my dreads retwisted. Fuck this shit, man. So, again, if we go by the internet, that nigga Schoolboy Q been letting niggas know everything. He let Cole know to get the fuck out the way. He let Chike know that Kendrick was trying to get in the studio. Shit, man. I don't know what Q getting out this bitch, but he need a raise.
Never.
Q don't FaceTime nobody.
Like, I might text him, he might say a little something back, but like, he never FaceTime me. Niggas like 1 p.m. on a Monday afternoon. Like, he FaceTime me, I answer. He like, "What you on?" I'm like, "I ain't no shit." He in the Rolls Royce. I see the stars in the ceiling. I'm like, "I ain't no shit."
Yeah.
I don't see, like, "You around anybody?" I'm like, "Nah." He like, "Well, you know, Dot want to fuck with you. I just got off the phone with him. He just, you know, I just wanted to let you know before I send your number over. You ain't got to let me know nothing, Mr. Q. Send that number."
Send that number.
Send that number. He like, all right, I'm going to send it over. And he like, "Bro, whatever you do, whatever he have you do, nigga, be on that. Like, be on that." Like, but to answer your question, that's the only, like, sit down of, like, what do you want to do? What should you do on this record? All they gave me was go crazy for the most part. Like,
Damn.
Q told me to be on that. When I got there and worked with Dot said, like, just be you, but make sure whatever you rap, make sure you say something to where when they hear this, they be like, "Who the fuck is this?" That's all he said. Walked out the room.
Walked out the room.
Walked out the room.
So what you mean? Like, he left, or like, what you mean?
He walked out the room. He's like, "I'm gonna let you do your shit. I'm gonna go handle this phone call. I'll be back."
Damn.
And he just kept coming back in there, in and out, to listen to each verse. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's hard. Now do this part. That's hard. Now do this part."
So he did give you some coaching, and
He gave me coaching when I was supposed to do, and I think that's why they, like, at the end of Peekaboo was like him going back and forth on the hook. Like, they had me do the hook, and they had me do the Peekaboos. Like, he was definitely coaching me on that though.
I remember I saw you saying that you couldn't really hit that hook though.
Hell no.
Because even when I'm like, what, I have trouble saying it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you tried it,
Mm.
I mean, you did it. You did the hook.
Mm.
How did it take? Did he tell you, like, no, that ain't it?
No, they would tell me do it again, or I tell myself that ain't it. Like,
Okay.
I know when it's some trash, or I'm just not feeling confident in it. And when I first tried to do it, it just wasn't working. Like, I couldn't even catch it. So I'm like, nah, I'm like, play the backtrack with Kendrick saying it, and then I'll just go under it. I thought it was just gonna be that. They was like, no, take the backtrack off. Now you do it by yourself. So I'm like, okay, bet. Yeah. I end up eventually like catching it a little bit. And then, I mean, obviously it was good enough. He put it in there, but I was overthinking the whole situation. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Were you nervous? Like to do the verse?
No, I was more nervous on the way there. Like, if anything, like the day before, because he hit me up on a Monday.
So he texts you himself?
Yeah, I'd still text the nigga to this day. Sometimes he just texts me like bi-weekly, just like, what's the deal?
Like say what's up.
Yeah. Like, I just talked to him. But yeah, Q told me like he gonna call you. He like, sometimes he be bullshitting, but he gonna call you. Now I'm waiting all day. I'm waiting all day.
You sitting by the phone?
Well, I'm pacing back and forth. I'm telling all my folks like they fucking tripping. Lo and behold, around like 9 p.m. I get that text.
Real quick, I like this nigga, man. I like his transparency. Cause, you know, some people, especially when you make like hard music and shit like that, some niggas might try to like uphold this image like they just was so fucking tough, never get nervous, never anticipate nothing, never, you know what I'm saying, too hard to feel good, pause. He like, shit, nigga, I got the word, this nigga Kendrick finna call me, I'm pacing around, I'm telling everybody before we even get the news, baby. You know what I'm saying? But that's real life shit. That's how it's supposed to be. Like, especially if it's somebody that you I wouldn't say look up to necessarily, because I don't know how he feels on that side, but somebody that you respect their music, their craftsmanship, you already cool with like the family and shit like that. So yeah, I appreciate him being human enough to be like, shit, nigga, yeah, I was pacing out this bitch. I was trying to get my shit together. I fucks with that because again, that's reality. Some motherfuckers be like, hell no, I wasn't worried about that shit, man. I went back to doing whatever the fuck I be doing, man. I was selling crack. I was on the corner selling dope when that nigga called me, man. I wasn't even tripping off that shit. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll catch up to you when I get a chance. Hell no, nigga.
What the deal? What the deal? I was like, what's the, you feel me? And then like that next day, you feel me? I had actually went to the studio with him, but it was just that moment before that I was like, all the jitters was out. And I told him that like, I think like all my nervousness or anything I could have been dealt with, I got it all out when I worked with Q.
Fact.
Cause Q told me that. I told him like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga shaking in his boots. He like, for what? Like I'm a nigga like you. Like I'm normal like you. Like, you feel me? And I stayed with Q in the studio for like a week. Like, and I told Dot that shit too. Like, bro, I already got all my jitters out the way. Like, I did the whole homie treatment with Q. And he like, yeah, if Q fuck with you, I know I can fuck with you because he don't fuck with nobody.
Facts.
And he like maybe that's why shit already feels so natural because you already got the jitters out with him. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Q gonna put you to the test too. Q kicked me out the studio, so like I know he don't be fucking around.
Nah, he don't play. Ain't no, and I pick up little shit like ain't no being on the phone.
Nah,
I don't want to hear no TikToks in the back while I'm writing this song. None of that shit.
Yeah.
Don't answer the phone.
it's work time.
Like, I seen him get on Musa. Like, Musa answer a call. Musa probably on business. He answer a call. He look back, look crazy. Like, Musa just stepped out. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? I respect it, though. It makes sense. It really do make sense.
They take it serious.
Nah, for sure.
How long were you at the studio all in?
With Dot?
Mm-hmm.
Probably like, it was like probably like a full day session. Probably like 8 hours. I got there at like 2 p.m. Stayed till like 8:30, 9-ish.
There's a fan theory
Yeah.
that you guys, the features, were talking to the opposition, the other side. Is that true? Because you said some shit like, "See, heard what happened with your man. Not sorry for your loss. FaceTime my op bitch. I'm up the street.
I mean, it could be.
What you say? He on the ground. I praise God and start stumping feet.
I mean, it could be. Dot is just, I don't know.
I'm asking you. Was you talking to the other team?
Man, I just be rapping sometimes and Get inspiration.
So
That's
who
it.
inspired? I put my thumb with her at.
Oh man,
And define
that's the sound you make when you stick it in there. Yeah, that's what happened. So you know.
Yeah.
She know. You know. It's
Well,
going
she
down.
know because she has nerves back there.
I mean, yeah.
She understand that there's sensation happening.
You got to give it a soundtrack though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give it a little soundtrack.
nigga back there DJing.
Nah, for real. But I don't, nigga rapping, man.
Yeah, you just be
making
saying
it
shit.
interesting. Like I said, he gave me the platform. He said, rap, but rap where they gonna ask who the fuck is this?
And that's what niggas been doing.
You know what I'm saying? So
Was there a bar that when you was rapping where he kind of grinned or smiled or gave you a nod or like that was hard or anything like that?
if I could remember how the fucking first verse go, but it was the first verse for sure.
Oh, first you said surprise bitch, it's that nigga chicken cheese.
And let me say something.
What? Because I don't know what you said right there.
I never said Chuck E. Cheese.
That's what it say right here, too.
I know. I never said Chuck E. Cheese. I said checking cheese.
Oh.
Like you check cheese out the bitch? Like, it's that nigga checking cheese.
I would have bet my house that you said.
No.
I thought you said Chuck E. Cheese.
But, the people can say what they want.
So you
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. It's that nigga Chuck E. Cheese. That shit had me fucking rolling the day the album dropped. I said, surprise, bitch. It's that nigga Chuck E. Cheese. Hell no, this nigga. But to be honest, it still made sense. Cause like Chuck E. Cheese, the fucking mouse. What do mice like to eat? Cheese. So it's like shit. He's still checking cheese as Chuck E. Cheese. You know what I mean? So, hey man, you talking about a entendre? We done put words in his nigga mouth. He like, bro, I never said that. Which I honestly believe a lot of the annotations and the theories that we be coming up with when we do these fucking lyrical breakdowns and shit like that on these reaction channels. I think a lot of the shit we come up with, some of it be real, some of it be fan fiction. But because it can apply and because, we folks put extra thought into this shit and start making 1 connect with 2, 2 connect with 10, 10 connect with 1,000, the shit be lining up. But a lot of times the artists, Absol excluded. Absol, yeah. Daylight, yeah. Like they think like that. But a lot of most artists, outside of like the double meaning, niggas ain't really meaning shit 100 ways in one bar. Most niggas ain't.
I like Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese, a little throw me off, but I'll take it.
Checking cheese.
Checking cheese.
I thought, okay, so to Gina's point, that's where people was, I saw some chatter about how you was talking to the opposition, like Gina said, and then the Chuck E. Cheese reference was on some that type of shit.
Oh.
So that's why I'm
the rat. Like that?
No, that's where kids go.
I already knew where you was going with that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was. So I'm like, bro. Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
Okay? Now that you a part of this bullshit, go read your Reddit threads, nigga, because I got a whole 5-6 subreddits about me.
Yeah,
now the Chuck E. Cheese shit is on there.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Say it again.
You said it's Peekaboo surprise bitch. It's that nigga Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese, Peekaboo.
Let me FaceTime my eye, bitch. I'm up the street. Peekaboo, yes, AZ. Well, the nigga here. What you say? I'm over here reading the lyrics.
No, I'm
the
just
nigga
saying.
here.
I'm just saying. Do you understand now what I'm saying though? Like,
for sure.
that's why I'm like, oh, he said Chuck E. Cheese.
I mean, some shit is, like I said, it is thought out. Like, a lot of shit is thought out. But yeah, you just gotta let
That
people
shit
free
was like,
range
I
think.
was like, oh, Chike is tripping. Like, you done sip the Kool-Aid,
He
man.
said never got his ass whooped until we opened up that can.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
kind of
That's
ass whooping
kinda
not like that? That was what was that some nigga shit or Stone Cold Steve Austin reference or both?
That was just some nigga shit.
Okay.
That was some nigga shit.
What about I like my Mac touching yams?
Yeah.
Lipstick.
Nah.
You not talking about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's two bad bitches. When the Mac touched the ends, or a light skin, dark skin, thick, petite.
When
come
the
together.
Mac touched the yam,
When the Mac touched the yam.
Okay, what about play that op shit around me?
I'm
gonna
more
tell you,
confused
turn it off.
now that he's clearing this shit up.
Yeah.
He's
You
clearing
never
this shit up,
heard that
and I'm way
reference?
more confused.
You never heard that rap like where you see like two bad bitches on social media and somebody will tell like, yeah, I like when the Mac touch the yams. When the Mac touch the yams and it's like two bad bitches in the photo. You've never seen that before.
So that has nothing to do with a threesome?
It does. Has everything to do with a threesome. Okay.
I'm too old for this shit. I don't fucking. What is going on? I'm thinking like the sound of the mac and cheese make. Like,
that too though. Now you think
don't do that. Don't
now
try to act like you thought of that.
Now you thinking. That too
Okay,
though.
this is
that
too much. Just
That
go
too.
ahead.
That's like what they say, the double, triple, quadruple, entendre shit. Yeah.
Okay,
It's time to think.
So Lefty Gunplay they just announced that he just got an Empire deal. I'm gonna assume, I mean, not to be in another nigga pockets, but I'm assuming that shit came after, this whole situation.
Sure.
Have you got any offers, any crazy, anything you want to tell us about?
Man, listen, when I tell you first round draft pick, I tell you these motherfuckers ready to pull up to the crib and buy my mama a cart, no cap. But
Yeah.
it's just been a lot of Zoom, Google Meets, shit like that. But yeah, we do got something in the works. I don't think.
Well, this ain't gonna be out for a while, so you can go ahead and let us.
You can announce whatever you want to announce. We gonna hold it till January.
Hell no.
Y'all gonna hold it to January?
I wouldn't lie to you.
Top of January.
It'll be done by then. So, okay, then. If for real,
Bro,
we'll never do you like
think
that.
I would do you like that?
You think I'll do you like that?
You a crazy nigga. I can never
That's
guess with
insane.
you. I can never guess with you, dog. But y'all know Westside Timmy.
Of course. Shout out to my nigga Tim Henshaw from Free Lunch Agency.
Shout out my nigga Tim Dog.
He gave me my first crazy deal as well.
Yeah, I'm going into business with Tim Dog at Warner, and there's some M's over there going
Yeah.
down.
Talk that talk. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Some M's going down.
Yeah, come on.
It's a lot of ownership and freedom going down too, so that's pretty good. And it's probably, according to my managers, the fastest deal they ever seen in their life. Like, I mean, because of course it's the holidays,
Yeah.
so everybody going out. So like, when I tell you, like, I talked to my lawyer last night. Like, I talked to him last night. Like, I'm supposed to be signing all that shit off probably like no later than next Monday.
Congratulations,
Tuesday.
bro.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
You deserve that. You know what I'm saying?
appreciate
Because like I said, it's a lot of artists that are out here not putting as much thought,
Yeah.
or they not putting as much energy out there as you've been doing. You've been putting in the work. You stay grounded. You keep your head down. You don't be in the bullshit.
Yeah.
And I think that's super dope. And Tim is family. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Tim really make me not believe, like, he show like, all right, he believe in what I got going on.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I can ever ask for. You feel me?
Congratulations.
hell yeah, that's
Thank
big,
you.
bro.
So congratulations to AzChike on the deal with Warner and Tim Henshaw. Now, if y'all don't remember, Tim Henshaw used to work with Amazon. And when we saw the pop out, his company Free Lunch was the ones that brought Kendrick to the table with Amazon. Of course, Kendrick had already worked with Amazon for the Big Steppers tour. You know, the concert footage of that. But that was also brought to the table via Tim Henshaw, okay? So now we've got a little bit of information about what Tim is working on out there with Warner and the Free Lunch Company. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can see what's going on here. So it says Tim Henshaw's Free Lunch Agency partners with Warner Records, launches label with signees Sid and Alex Isley. This was just put up 3 days ago, okay? Warner Records has announced a partnership with executive Tim Henshaw and his creative studio Free Lunch Agency, launching Free Lunch Records and revealing his first signees, Sid and Alex Isley. So this is more R&B shit, but AzChike is also a part of that, right? But you talking about Sid from the internet? Holy shit. Over the past 5 years, Henshaw has etched a space for music as head of hip-hop and R&B at Amazon Music. In 2022, he brokered a live stream for Kendrick's The Big Steppers Tour live from Paris on Amazon Music and Prime Video. and led artist negotiations for Amazon Music Live that featured Lil Baby, A$AP Rocky, and 21 Savage. Most recently, he entered a strategic partnership with AEG Presents following Lamar's The Pop-Out Ken and Friends concert in Los Angeles on Juneteenth last year. Before Amazon, Henshaw created the urban music division at Fender Guitars and worked in music marketing at Vans. He started his career in music co-managing his brother, songwriter Prince Charles Henshaw. As part of the partnership with Warner Records, Henshaw's Free Lunch agency also welcomes Erica Coulter as general manager of Free Lunch Records, in addition to her role as SVP of A&R at Warner Records. They say, Tom and I are thrilled to welcome Tim and his Free Lunch team to the label, said Aaron Bay Shuck, Warner Records co-chairman and CEO, in a statement. His expertise stretches far beyond finding and nurturing talent. He knows how to make sure his artists are making an impact. Early on in our conversations, it was clear bringing Tim and Free Lunch into the Warner fold would be a perfect synergy. Tim is immersed in the vast culture of hip-hop and R&B across music, sports, fashion, and live entertainment, and together we'll work towards our shared goal of uplifting the best and brightest in the genre. By uniting Free Lunch Agency with Warner Records, we can combine our expertise in creative, music, and brand building to elevate the first-class roster. What Aaron, Tom, and the team have built is truly impressive, and together we'll expand the scope of artist narratives to connect even more deeply with fans across the globe. And I can only imagine what that's going to do for AzChike, as far as like live music and touring and stuff like that is concerned, because of course they also said that Free Lunch has a partnership with AEG, which is one of the biggest live promotion companies in the business. You know what I'm saying? As far as booking and shit like that. So I would expect a big 2025-26 coming from AzChike, because it seems like he's got his head on his shoulders correctly. Seems like he's working, he's getting to it. He's not resting on his laurels after the Kendrick Lamar feature. And I'm excited to see what he does. You know what I mean? This could be the big, he could be, you know what I mean, a leader in the West Coast resurgence that people have been looking for. So shout out to all of that. Now, circling back to Joey Badass, right? I mentioned at the top of the video that AzChike has what looks like a diss coming his direction. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing what this shit finna sound like as far as the whole record. Is he gonna go in on his ass the whole song, or is it just gonna be like, I'm gonna hit your ass with the first verse or part of the first verse and then get on some other shit? Because again, homeboy said he wanted smoke. He got 3 records out talking about he ain't ducking no smoke. He said it's too much West Coast dick licking. He's acting like he's standing on business. He said sorry, not sorry after the rulers back shit. Now he talking about pardon me. Like, and you know, pardon me is like when you bump into a nigga and be like, pardon me, nigga. You know, pardon me can be a nice thing, but from a New York nigga, pardon me, they saying that shit with a little bit of extra oomph in their voice for the most part. So let's see what Chike talking about on this joint here. And I do find it interesting that they in this black and white hallway with the flickering lights, similar to you know, Not Like Us intro with Kendrick with the squabble up snippet that he did. You know what I'm saying? So I find that very interesting that kind of reminds me of that. Okay. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said you ain't unique as you think in this house. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Joey Badass plays unique in Raising Kanan Power universe and shit, which I think they finna bring that motherfucker back soon. And I'm gonna watch that motherfucker. I don't hate Joey Badass. I just didn't think he should have did what he did. You know what I mean? But it's working in his favor. It's definitely bringing more publicity in his direction than he would have gotten if he didn't go this direction, right? But I will say, don't expect no lyrical miracle shit from this record here. This is about to be turn up vibe. He gonna pop his shit. But he said something about you ain't as unique as you think in this house. I said you don't want to go that route. Then he said, what? It's been 7 months, niggas panties in a bunch. You gonna respect a Duckworth when I'm done with this hunt, you know, the duck hunt. Of course, Kendrick's last name is Duckworth. So he's definitely standing up for Kendrick. Like, you gonna respect the Duckworth, bitch. You're not finna diss a nigga that put me on. We riding for that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Put me on the world stage, got me a deal, a favorable deal, you know what I'm saying? Because he's with a company that's getting equity and shit like that for their company. Creative control. So yeah, man, I'm wishing homie all the best. And of course with the 7 months, that's from the battle and all of that shit. And it's like you tripping? you mad because the West done had it for 7 months? Damn. That's crazy. So we'll see where it goes from here. If it was a 20v1, I guess it's a 21v1 at this point. So go ahead and scrap on your Timbs, Joey. You got another competitor in the market. All right. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. First I'm out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.